So I'm in the car with this guy here, April and Ralph, and I think we'll go on a little adventure. What do you say, Paul?
We are. We're going to,
Nope.
Yep.
We're not gonna tell you yet. What's up, guys? It's Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens. I'm here with Kenan from Kamp Kenan in Jupiter, Florida. We were down here helping Paul Cuffaro do a build. Paul's like, let's go see Kenan. I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
All right.
So what do you do here?
What do I do here? Basically, my YouTube channel is all about educating people about reptiles, animals of all different kinds. What I do here is basically, I don't want to give it away, but I am living the life, man. I'm from Long Island, New York, not too far from New Jersey. And as all good New Yorkers and New Jersey people do, we retire in Florida. But I retired a lot earlier, and as you can see, and what you're about to see is a little bit of a look into my channel and my home. I'll show you what I do.
We rolled in the driveway and I saw those tortoises.
Yep, that's right.
I'm like, this is gonna be really cool.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Well, let's go, man. Let's roll.
Let's do it.
All right, the first stop on the tour has become my Aquascape pond. Greg from Aquascape, the pond guy, Greg the pond guy, and Ed Blue, really great guys. Met Greg in Arizona and thought he was a lunatic. And that's the truth, because if you ever meet Greg from Aquascape, you'll agree with me. The guy's a little bit, but so am I. So we hit it off. He said, I'm gonna come down to your house and I'm gonna build you a pond. So I thought, yeah, right. Well, in one day, they came down here and they built this pond. And I have never been happier with a gift in my life, I'm telling you. I've been very fortunate. I used to be a professional BMX rider, and I remember the first time I got a pair of wheels for free or a bike for free. It was pretty awesome stoke. This eclipses that, because this is, it's like living art, you know? So we got the bio falls here, it cascades down, goes into a little, kind of just a little shallow area, and then we have a second fall. And then in here, I love turtles and tortoises, so I've put some really, you know, kind of exotic turtles in here. We've got some pink belly side neck turtles, which we'll show you guys in a little bit. I've got some snake neck turtles. But why I'm really geeking out about this pond is a new love that I've found. I wanted to do something a bit different than the traditional koi in the pond. I have had koi ponds before. I lived in Vegas. I had a koi pond there. But since I live in subtropical Florida, I can mess with species that can tolerate warmer temps, and our winters aren't so harsh. So I went with African cichlids, and let me tell you, if you have the opportunity to watch these animals' behavior, they are fantastic. And I'll sit out here and watch these guys do their thing, and it's another, you know, it's like you're peering into yet another universe, you know, like just one of the boys, he goes underneath here. I love it. And I can kill hours contemplating my life and existence in the universe at this pond, man. Getting very ethereal, Jack. Sorry, dude. And I promise, I do not use any mind-altering substances at all. Never. I just sit by the pond, and it's really a lot of fun. But let me pull out some of the turtles. I'm gonna go right over here. We're gonna pull out this larger female, and she wedges herself in here. She's not getting hurt, don't worry. I'm just pulling her out. Oh, I gotta get a good grip on her. But this is an interesting species of turtle. Good grief, young lady. Okay, gotcha. So this is an adult female, pink belly, side neck turtle, and they call them side necks because they pull their heads into the side. It's a really unique species. These guys are from Indonesia and northern Australia. So they're a side neck turtle. All the turtles in the United States pull their heads in straight back. These guys pull it into the side, but really beautiful species. They lay eggs, they climb out, they'll lay eggs. I get young, which is really nice. And there's 6 of them in here, 2 males, 4 females. A lot of fun. And they don't mess with the fish, which is cool. So we're gonna let her go and we'll continue on the tour. All right, so these are Timor snake neck turtles. These are babies. So these guys, as you can see, have a long neck. So they are water turtles, and they pull their heads into the side, right? This guy's from Timor Island, and it's just a beautiful little species. So I'm trying to raise them up. I just crafted this nursery, if you will. I want them to be out in the sun. I want them to possibly be eating some of these little minnows that I have in the pond, because they're extremely effective at catching them. They have that long neck, so the turtle, the fish doesn't think the turtle can reach them, and they just dart that neck out and they get their food. But anyhow, really stoked. They're doing well. They're growing up. Yeah, it's just simple. You know, I mean, I threw it together in like a half an hour. Exactly. So They have natural sunlight. The water's filtered. I do throw bloodworms in there, and I'll pull them out, and I'll put them in a little bucket and throw bloodworms and a bunch of minnows in there just to get them eating. And then eventually they'll switch over to pellets as well. Over here are some tortoises, and here's Nostradamus. I've had Nostradamus since 2004. And he is an Aldabra tortoise, and these are from the Aldabra Atoll in the Indian Ocean. Don't tell any of the other tortoises we see today, but this tortoise is my favorite, and he's got a little bit of a tick, which happens from time to time. They get little ectoparasites, so he got a little tick. I just pull them off and squish the ticks, and it's curtains for the tick. That's Socrates, that's a Galapagos tortoise. Sox is always hungry and never full. So what we like to do here with these tortoises, you guys just keep filming those tortoises. I'm gonna grab a little tortoise snack. What I like to do is grow, down here in Florida, I can grow things that the tortoises love to eat. So this is spineless prickly pear cactus, and he's gonna figure it out and start eating. There you go. So this is the fun part, watching these guys eat. And most people love their little tongues. Oh yeah, come on. There you go. So it's basically get a chunk, swallow it whole. No chewing. And turtles and tortoises don't have teeth. They have a beak. So it's similar to a bird. It's made out of keratin. In fact, the outer part of their shell is also made out of keratin. And just beneath that outer layer is a layer of bone. So the tortoise and turtle shell is actually a part of their body. It's not a it's not like the cartoons, you know? It's not like a hermit crab where they can jump out of their shell. The shell grows with them. So I love them, man. They're cool. But I want you to meet Darwin. Darwin is my biggest tortoise. She is a 350-pound Galapagos tortoise, and originally she belonged to a dentist in Marin County, California. He passed away and his wife was getting older. Really nice woman. They love the tortoise, but unfortunately, it's just a lot of work to have an animal of this size. So she wound up contacting me, and what happened was I flew all the way to Marin County, and I flew back with this giant tortoise in the bottom of the Delta flight. I gotta hand it to Delta. They were awesome. When they found out it was an endangered Galapagos tortoise that was getting a new home, they waived the $200 excess baggage fee. But she made it home, and you know, we put her on a weight loss regime because yes, tortoises can become obese, and I'm happy to say that 4.5 years later, this animal is healthy, and she's 25 years old and will live easily another 100. I'm gonna have to will her to someone, someone, because she's gonna outlive me.
So, Kenan, I know it's early in the tour. We just met your tortoises, which are amazing. We have a little thing we do with Ralph called Ralph's Challenge.
Okay.
Where we usually get Ralph electrocuted or bitten by something. This is going to be awesome. Okay, Ralph, hold on.
I'm getting nervous.
What are you nervous about? Being a baby. Hey, Ralph, what are we doing?
Well, we found this obstacle. Of course, we got to test it out, make sure it's working properly. So, looks like there's a high voltage shock wire. You know, no climb fence. So we're going to test it out and see if it's up to standards.
Hold on. Let me get a picture of this. Go ahead, Ralph. Is it working?
No.
Touch two of them at once.
No.
Come on. Come on, touch it. Did it get you? Oh, it's off. That's a bummer.
All right.
Is that a possibility today?
Oh yeah, good possibility.
Oh, awesome.
If that's the key. As
I'm
long
really
as you
looking
sign a
forward to it.
waiver. I don't want Ralph to own Kamp Kenan.
No, we'll sign whatever you want.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I'm sure we can get
Great.
something going. Those of you who may be over here watching from my vlog know who I'm talking about. We're going to go visit Slinky.
That sounds amazing.
Yes.
I'm all about Slinky. Let's do it.
Rhino iguana. There's Petro and Petra for their rock iguanas, so you know, petrified. They look like rock and they're pretty cool. But we're now going to go in and we're going to meet Slinky, and I think Ralph is going to love Slinky because he's brightly colored. Ralph, I love that shirt. Ralph. All right, man, we're going to roll in. In the edit, I went and grabbed this. Just so you know, we're faking a little bit, guys. I went and grabbed some food because I think you'll appreciate Slinky. If you guys have never seen a large water monitor, you can think about putting one of these in an indoor pond. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas. Who wants koi? Need a water monitor. Slinky, come here, buddy. Look what I got. Look what I got. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Come down and say hello to everyone. You're not shy. You're not shy. So this is Slinky. When I got him, he was about 2 foot smaller. When he is done growing, he'll be close to 8 foot. It's a male Asian water monitor, and it's exactly as the name implies. These animals live near water. You have to be careful with them. They are large lizards, and they have some pretty intense teeth in their mouths.
Well, Ralph's gonna find out.
No, I'm just joking. We don't want Ralph to find out about this animal because that thing could put a hurting on you like you wouldn't believe, man. It would be a hospital visit, possible nerve damage, and maybe even an amputation.
Well, that sounds like a great vlog, though.
Yeah, great vlog. See, this is not Jack, dude. This is a formulated diet for crocodilians, for crocodiles and alligators, but just so happens that these dudes love it as well. I'm always a little nervous about hand feeding my large carnivorous lizard. I don't want him to take a finger as well. So now you know what I got. Come down here. Let me help you. There you go. We're good friends. Whoa, we're good friends. We're friends. Oh, we're friends with those claws, right? Oh, all right. So there he is. So you're doing the right thing, April. Just be relaxed. He's fine. He's not going to hurt you. He's going to finish his meal, and then I'm going to see if I can get him into the water so you can really see how a water monitor is. Come on. Go in the water. Now you'll see some real beauty. So he is a cool lizard, man.
Yeah.
So I want to also see if I can introduce you to the Houdini of Kamp Kenan, because if you watch the vlog on when we built the Aquascape pond, it was for this particular turtle. It's a fly river turtle, which is a very rare species from Indonesia, actually from Papua New Guinea and from Australia. So I got to go over here real quick. I'm going to try and grab him, and I have to get into a yoga pose, and I don't know, oh, I missed. But hold on, guys, this is worth me getting a little uncomfortable for you, because you need to meet this guy. Oh, I got it. Oh, careful, Slinky. So this guy went on a walkabout, which is fitting because they're from Australia in the Northern Territory. So this guy actually climbed over the wall that we built, that I erected to contain him. Obviously, I didn't do a good enough job. He's a Ninja Turtle. He was meant to be in the pond up front, the Aquascape pond. But since he got out, and since he's such a rare animal, I don't want to risk it. So he's back in here where he's completely enclosed, living in this enclosure, and so that's the way it goes. They're called a fly river or pig-nosed turtle for obvious reasons, and they are fully aquatic except when they want to escape a pond. These guys have flippers just like a sea turtle and are the only freshwater turtle to have that. We like to educate here. There's a lot of turtle nerdy things I'm talking about. But we're going to put him back in the water right now. See you later, dude. All right.
Is there an animal here that's a bit of a safer bite for Ralph?
There's no... listen, man, here's the deal. I think I don't like to put my animals through the stress of biting Ralph. I don't know where Ralph's been. Okay? Watch your step. You might even just get the bite. Jesus. You might get the bite there, tough guy. Look at this, everybody. Slinky's on the prowl. We saw Jack get a little squirrely there. Hey, Jack.
If you want to see Jack get squirrely, check out the YouTube video of the scorpion in Colombia. Oh my goodness.
Cool,
Yeah.
man. That was not good.
Not a big bug guy.
But let's step this way. Slinks, I'm going to gently push you over here so everyone can get by. Go on. All right, just watch his tail, because that's a pretty good weapon as well. You're coming in with Guapo and Lola, my two Cuban iguanas. If you want, or if you're looking for a lizard that behaves the most like a dog, look no further than these two. These are two of the friendliest reptiles I've ever had. I got them both as hatchlings in August of 2004. And look at that. Is that incredible? This is the male. This is Senor Guapo, Mr. Handsome, and his girlfriend Lola. And they've been with me, as I said, since August of 2004, and they've lived in this enclosure since they were only about 6 inches long. They're obviously not 6 inches any longer. They can live to be about 60 years old, so they are not even halfway through their life cycle yet. But I love them, man. There's, you know, the thing about keeping reptiles or any animal, which is why when we're talking about creating ecosystems and habitats, you want to go a little bit bigger than maybe you're comfortable with doing, because you really want to see the animal grow. You want the animal a lot of opportunity to interact with its environment, to enrich itself. If I were to take these animals and stick them in a fish tank and raise them up, they wouldn't be as intelligent as they are now, because they wouldn't have had the experiences and the interaction with their environment. I really am a firm believer in giving animals space, giving them a lot to do in their habitat, and they do it. You know, I'll come out here sometimes. Right now it's the height of day, they're thermoregulating, getting warmed up, and then in the afternoon they're begging for food. But look at these two. Is this crazy or what? And he's got these nice meaty jowls, because that just shows everyone how handsome he is. And she has little cute jowls, you know, not quite as big, and I help her shed every once in a while. Listen, so I am looking forward to this, Ralph. I just redid the electric wire, and I want to know if it's working. And Jack says that you're game for anything.
Well, I don't know if I would really say anything.
Okay. You had me at hello. You had me at that fluorescent yellow shirt, Ralph. All right, so here's a scoop. This control box can do 200 acres of electric wire. It sends out a pulse. Okay. It's also known as a brush cutter. So it sends out a pulse, not a consistent energy generation. It's just a pulse. So anyway, I would love to see if it's working.
So you have to hold on to it for
have to hold on to it for at least 2 seconds.
For it to work.
Yeah, you'll let go immediately if it is in fact working. Okay. I hope it works.
Can I go on this side?
Yeah, you may. Please do. Let me just make sure now that this is in fact, yeah, it's connected. I hope it works. I don't know.
My hands are getting sweaty.
They are. That'll help conductivity.
Yeah, that's what I'm so excited about.
All right, Ralph, it's up to you, buddy.
So I'm over here at KAMP KENAN's. I was really looking forward to this until now.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you, but
this shouldn't kill you. You'll still know me afterwards. You
right.
might have a few less brain cells.
Yeah. So anyways, this is Ralph's challenge. I'm at KAMP KENAN's, and this should be okay. Jack, I hate you.
Just touch
You
it.
have to hold it, Ralph.
Yeah, grab it.
You have to grab it. No, you have to grab it.
Did it work? I felt that. It's pretty sick, right? It's like a.
Felt it up here.
Yeah, it's weird. I've done that. Listen, there have been so many times I've been like digging a hole or filling a hole back in, and I accidentally brush against it, and I'm in the fetal position on the ground, looking around, making sure none of my neighbors. Luckily, I'm far away from my neighbors, but I let out a high-pitched wail. You did better than I thought. I screamed like a girl, like a tough girl.
Ralph, that was awesome.
Good job, Ralph.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're safe. You're safe till next time.
Yeah.
We'll come up with something better.
We'll think of something else, man. Yeah, man. If you guys are interested and like what you see, you can follow me at KAMP KENAN on YouTube. A lot of videos about these animals, and you'll probably show up in a few more of them, man. I think we're gonna be friends.
I'm gonna link Kenan's page down below. Thank you so much, Kenan, for having us out here. Really appreciate it. Ralph, April, we all had a great time. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for checking us out today at Atlantis Water Gardens. If you like what we're doing over here, hit the subscribe button. Give me a like, please, or leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Love to hear from you. We'll see you on the next one.
Who's the dad? It's like a Jerry Springer episode here, man. You are not the father.